All right, I'm going to slide back. I'm going to put myself on spotlight. Good to see you all. And all right. So we've been dedicating this week to healing childhood trauma. And some of us in our childhood have gone through some pretty significant emotional and physical experiences. Some of us report, yeah, I had a pretty nice childhood, but regardless of where you fall on that spectrum of experience, we have encountered traumas, even if it was like you fell off the swing at the jungle gym and you passed out or bonked your head or something like that, or you suffered some more significant trauma. Whatever that is, oftentimes we carry that with us through our lives. It impacts our experience. It impacts our view of the world. It impacts our emotional experience. And oftentimes we don't even think that some of these traumas from so far back in our life have any impact on our current state of affairs. But it most certainly does. So we're going to be doing a Kriya set today. This is part 2 of what we've been working on this week. Releasing childhood trauma. Monday we worked with the experience of being in utero, the experience of being born in those early days of being alive, being in this new dimension of experience that we came from. And then as we move forward through our formative years, we also experience some traumas that often can be held in the body. And many people spend many years of psychoanalysis trying to make sense of what might have happened to them in childhood. And I believe very strongly that talk therapy does have a very particular place, but I also believe that adhering to a storyline and trying to resolve a storyline can prevent some of the work that needs to happen on the energetic level of experience, which when we can clear the mind as best we can and open our body up to release, then a lot of stuff can be released that we could not otherwise release through the process of trying to logically understand and rationally come to reason with in our minds. All right? So let's rub our hands together. We're going to be doing some snake's breath today. We're going to be doing some breath of fire. We have our mantra of the week. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Shoulders down and away. Eyes up at third eye center. We'll bring the thumbs into the sternum. Ong Namo Guru Dev Namo. I bow to the divine teacher within. Now we tune in with the Mangala Charan mantra, mantra of protection, mantra of surrender. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose to begin. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Om Namo Guru Dev Namo. Arengre Name, Jugarengre Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Arangure Name, Jugarangure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name, Arangure Name, Jugarangure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. And take a deep breath in through the nose. Suspend the breath, Rudlak, third eye. And exhale, release. Good morning, everybody. Good to see you. Let me turn on my speaker really quick. Oh, I think it's already on.
Battery 70%. Connected to
Well, through my studies that I've been doing with Vedic astrology, I've become more and more fascinated with the subject of karma, with the subject of this imprinted set of destined experiences, right? We have free will, right? We can choose the direction that we go. The choice that we make usually depends on the level of consciousness we're operating at. And as our consciousness rises, the more in line we become with cosmic consciousness. And therefore we start to operate in our highest, we start to choose in our highest way. We start to choose in alignment with the highest destiny for ourselves. Even when we are choosing in the highest destiny for ourselves, there is still a set of karmic imprints that are placed into our experience. It's like we come into this matrix of a video game, and with us, we have our backpack of tools, and we have a backpack of things that maybe are negative experiences. And each of us has our own unique set, right, of gifts and hardships. And the reason I find Vedic astrology so fascinating in this context is because when you look at people's charts and you talk to them about some of their life experiences, you can actually start to see, oh yeah, I can see how that alignment lines up with a childhood injury, or I see how that lines up with the loss of a parent. And then you can really start to understand that you're not kind of lost in some abyss of chaotic experiences. Every single experience that we have, be they wonderful or traumatizing and terrible, has some sort of purpose for the education of our spirit, for the education of our soul, for the purpose of learning while we're here in this matrix video game we call life. Now, oftentimes, depending on how we responded or reacted to some of these experiences, they may not be serving us in the highest way that they could, be they good or negative experiences. And so we hold some of that resistance, we hold some of that grasping, we hold some of that inability to assimilate within the physical body. And I can't think of any time that we would be more apt to do that than when we are in childhood, right? We haven't reached a level of knowing and understanding. But at the same time, we're in a very receptive experience of innocence. So childhood can also be a time frame where we start to understand some of our more innate gifts, that whether they be intuitive gifts or spiritual gifts or artistic gifts. But at the same time, we may not have the level of conscious awareness or maturity to understand why certain things are happening, or be able to process it in a way that maybe we would be more easily able to do as adults or older individuals. So today we're looking to release some of that stuck information that may be held in the body, consciously or unconsciously. So I really encourage you guys to be in a state of receptivity. Try to release the judging mind to the best of your ability, and try to release storylines to the best of your ability. If energy comes up, allow it, right? Allow yourself to feel it, allow yourself to breathe through it, even consider allowing yourself to make it bigger if it's coming up, all right? Let's start with our Sufi circles. Hands on the shins, eyes are drawn up. And we begin. Let's bless this practice this morning. May we release, restore, reclaim, resolve any and all things that come up today for our highest good. Rolling through the shoulders, rolling through the neck, eyes at third eye. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold center. Reverse the direction. As you're moving, feeling as if you're opening up chapters, opening up the early chapters of your life from an energetic perspective. Maybe remembering what you looked like or felt like as a child. Some of your favorite foods or favorite toys, favorite pets. Just reopening some early chapters here. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold center, spinal flex. Inhale forward, exhale back. Opening up the central channel of the spine, opening up heart, chest, shoulders, and upper back. Breathing a little more deeply into the lungs. Let's take 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift high. And round. Hands come up onto the shoulders. Shoulders down away from the ears. Let's inhale, twist left. Exhale, twist right. Keeping those eyes drawn up high. Opening up the heart. Opening up the energy center that allows us to assimilate and digest emotional material. Charting up the center of higher awareness. Inhale left, exhale right. lift the hands off the shoulders. Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb. Let's reach those arms up to the sky. Face and chest, tips up. Inhale left, exhale right. Calling gratitude into the heart. Everything you experienced in your life up to this point has brought you to this point. Brought you to this stage. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, hold center. And let's sweep. Reaching from side to side. Charging the field around the body. Feeling as if you're in this contained space of energy for healing. Let's take 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms up high. Inhale. Exhale, hinge and bow forward. Let's come onto tabletop. Let's move through cat-cow. Inhale, chin and tail. Exhale, round tuck and do. I'd like you to pick up the breath, pick up the movement. We're preparing the body to release, to reclaim balance. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, chin and tail. Exhale, round tuck and dome. Come sitting down. I'd like you to extend the legs in front of you. We're gonna clear up any stagnancy in the navel center, right? This area right here, which is our center of power, center of action, and also the place through which we came into this world, right? This umbilical belly button area, navel center. This is our source of feeding while we were in utero. We're going to clear out any blocks in this area with a little stretch pose. Those of you with tender low backs, hands can slide under the pelvis. Let's lift the legs up off the ground, 6 inches, pointing through the feet. Chin to chest, arms reach. Let's begin a breath of fire. Keep the low back to the mat. Let it get uncomfortable. Everything's engaged. 10 more seconds. Inhale, hold. Exhale, release. Rest for a moment. the chest. Wrap the forearms around the shins. Tuck the nose to the knees. Breath of fire. Inhale, suspend, tighten up, and exhale, release. Stay in your tuck position. Nice set of clearing exercises. You ready to do that one more time? You didn't see that coming, did you? All right, let's do it one more time. Legs extend out, hands come under the pelvis if you like that support. Lower back presses to the mat, feet come up off the ground. Reaching the arms. Let's begin. Breath of fire. It's uncomfortable. Lean into it. This is going to stir up, help clear. Last 10 seconds. Inhale. Suspend. And release. Rest. Maybe place the hand on the belly. And start feeling the pulse at the navel. Let's do this one more time. Tuck the knees into the chest. Wrap the forearms around the shins. Let's begin. Last 10 seconds. Inhale. Suspend, squeeze. And release. Knees stay tucked. Take a few cleansing breaths. Take the hands under the shins, rocking up and down the length of the spine a few times. And then bring it up into a seated cross-leg position when you're ready. All right. Now this is a meditation. It's called the meditation to release childhood anger. Says this meditation will give you some subtle powers. It will change you from the inside and out. It can be done in either the morning or the evening. But if you do it in the evening, the next morning you will find your whole caliber and energy has changed. So you can always revisit this class for an evening session. Now I'm going to take my thumbs and I'm going to close down my Sun and Mercury finger. I'm closing down my ring and pinky finger. My arms come out to the side. My palms face forward. Okay? Shoulders are down away from the ears. Arms extend out. And we begin our snake's breath. Okay, so I inhale deeply through closed teeth. Lips are drawn back. Then let the belly breathe in, right? Sometimes we think we're only breathing into the chest. I want you to breathe into this full barrel from the navel all the way up to the chest, and then exhale through the nose. Eyes at third eye. It's very calm, relaxed. Do your best to keep the arms fully extended. And that way all the muscles in the arms engage to support this posture. If at any point in time this becomes more than you'd like to or feel you're capable of bearing, you can always come down holding that same mudra, but I encourage you to try your best to keep these arms out. Here we go. To connect to your inner child. Long shoulders, long neck. Stay in a place of neutrality. Let any discomfort, use it as fuel. Stay centered and connected. Inhaling through closed teeth. Exhaling nose. Stay with me.
जिससे मरत सुख पाइए
Posture is opening up blocks. The breath is bringing relaxation to the vagus nerve.
साबित का ऊंचाई
Feel as if you're shooting energy through those fingers. Any of that tension, transfer it out through those two fingers.
साबित का ऊंचाई
We have a minute left. Stay strong. Stay in it.
अमृत नाम निदान है अमृत नाम निदान है अमृत नाम निदान है अमृत
Four more breaths. Last time. Suspend the breath. Reach those arms. Root lock, third eye. And exhale. Keep your mudra. Relax the hands, palms face up on the knees. And meditate. Eyes, third eye. Connecting to that inner child. There are times in yoga where time is somewhat elusive. Past, present, and future exist all at once. When we can heal at the past, can transform our present and our future. Not only are we bringing healing to ourselves, we're also bringing healing to those we're connected to. In our lineage, heart-centered intimacy, the more you believe, the more you trust that to be true, the more power it has. is a meditation to heal from childhood trauma. We're going to be doing gentle tapping at certain points in the body while chanting the mantra Sa Ta Nama. And just to review, left hand will be in Gyan Mudra. Left hand is at the heart center. Right hand has the Jupiter finger extended. As we chant Sa, we tap the top of the lip. As we chant Na, we tap the tip of the nose. As we chant Sa, Ta. So Sa is lip, Ta is nose. Na is right and left corner of eye. And then Ma is the third eye center. Okay? Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. All right? It's okay if you don't do it perfectly. Chanting aloud while you do this.
Satanama, 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 Satanama,
that inner child. We're always carrying her or him with us. Giving it understanding that it may not have had at some point, giving it the love and comfort it may not have been able to receive. In many ways in the practice of yoga, we are simply just reparenting ourselves, bringing ourselves into a more holistic experience of love. As children, we needed from an external source to stay alive. And that became a habit, to draw from an external source. And many times we had the unfortunate experience of trying to draw from a source that had nothing to give, or little to give, or inconsistency to give. And so when we educate ourselves through the process of yoga and meditation and chanting, reclaiming connection to our soul, we can derive from our own inner source of consciousness, from our own connection to the high source of God. Whatever God is to you, whether it is higher consciousness, universal awareness, peace in your heart. Last part of our Kriya set. We're going to do a panting breath. Palms face one another. Oh, you are in rare form today. She wants her inner child healed too. Poor little thing. Palms facing each other. Eyes at third eye center. Tongue extended to the best of your ability. Breath of fire. And my apologies. Booty mudra. Thumb closes down on the pinky finger. Other three fingers extended to the sky. Panting breath of fire. chant our mantra of the week. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. This mantra brings us into connection with that availability of healing in past, present, and future. True in the beginning, true throughout the ages, true even now. Nanak, who is Guru Nanak, truth ever shall be. Very monotone, eyes at third eye.
Such Nanako Sibi Such
Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Let it be very vibrational. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Strong third eye. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Four more. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach, Nanako Sibi Sach. Last time. Ad Sach, Jugad Sach, Hebi Sach,
Nanak hosi be such.
Inhale.
Such
Suspend.
Jugat
Reblock third
such.
eye.
Happy such. Nanak hosi be such. Such Jugat such. Happy such. Nanak hosi be such. Such Jugat such. Happy such. Nanak hosi be such.
And release.
Such Jugat such. Happy such. Nanak hosi be such. Such Jugat such.
Gently come laying down onto your back.
Such Nanak hosi be such. Such Jugat such. Happy such. Nanak hosi be such. Such Jugat such. Happy such.
Feet and thighs turn out naturally.
Be such. Such Jugat such. Happy such.
Palms face up next to the hips.
Be such.
Shoulders are down away from the ears.
Such. Happy such. Nanak hosi.
And I invite you to envision or sense that the child version of you, whether it's infant, toddler, whatever age you feel that child needs the most care, most love, most healing, envision it just laying on your chest. Envision the version of you as a child just laying on your chest, head resting on your shoulder, heart to heart with you and your inner child. Radiating all the love, all the healing that you've come to know, that you've come to experience in yourself through your practice, through your life experience. Gently wiggling your fingers and your toes. Draw your knees into your chest. Oops. Oh, that's a mess. Wrap your forearms around your shins. Rock from side to side. Roll onto one side into fetal position. Using your top hand, press yourself up seated, cross leg position. We all carry with us this inner child, this inner part of ourselves that sometimes goes unexpressed, that wondrous, innocent part of ourselves. The most pure and God-connected version of who we are lives within our inner child. And oftentimes that inner child needs some healing, needs some attention. Let's see what today's card has to say. Excuse me, Miss Honey. Let's see this one. Sun. I love this card. You are on fire with success through the radiant energy of the sun. Dreams are coming true, targets are being reached, and innocence is being rewarded. Your children or your creations are soaring into a bright future with uplifting fortunes beckoning. Very positive card. Calling on that energy of innocence too, with this childhood theme today. Let's bring our hands to the heart center. Let's close out with one round of the Longtime Sun, 3 rounds of Satnam. Take a deep inhale to begin. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. And the pure light within you guide your way on, guide your way on, guide your way on. Satnam. 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 Take a deep inhale through the nose. Suspend the breath. Bring folded hands to third eye center. Blessing that you'll be guided by intuition. Have the wisdom and courage to follow it. Exhale, bowing forward. Satnam. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. Do something nice for yourself today. Treat yourself as if you were a little kid. Maybe get yourself an ice cream. I'm going to slide forward. And if you have time to stick around, I'd love to chat, see how you felt during class. Goodbye, video friends. Thank you for joining.